How's it going, guys? This is Brian with American Steel Carports. Today we're going to be out here in Piesaw, Illinois. It's quite a bit of ways from our great state of Texas. But we're going to be checking out this building right behind me. It's going to be a 40 feet wide, 100 feet long, and 12 foot tall. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, so starting off with the width of this structure, this is classified as a wide span structure. Now wide spans can be anywhere from 32 feet wide and up. This one specifically is 40 feet wide, and the customer decided to do a long building. This one specifically is going to be 100 feet long, and the height on this structure is going to be 12 foot tall. Now all of our wide span buildings come fully vertical, so that means that the roof is going to be vertical as well as the sides and the ends here. And the customer did happen to get this building in black and white, which is a popular, color combo in Texas. So it's very nice to see that it's also out here as well. On this side, you can see that the customer did happen to get 3 headers installed on this side of the wide span. Now the customer did that so that he could get 3 custom overhead insulated doors here placed on the side. Looks very nice. Now American Steel doesn't do insulated overhead doors, but this is an option for you to do. If we don't have the product that you need, you can do headers and then get the doors, later on. Looks very nice. All right, and now you can't get inside using these overhead doors, but the customer does have 2 walk-in doors, one here on this end and then one on the other side. So let's go to that walk-in door real quick and let's get inside the building. All right guys, so here on this end, you can see one of the 2 heavy-duty walk-in doors that the customer did get. The size on this door is going to be 48 inches by 84. And the customer happened to get another one on the opposite side of this building. Now let's go ahead and go inside this structure. Alrighty guys, now that we're inside this structure, you see this customer does work on cars, so he does have a lot of projects in here. He does have a lot of his tool and toolboxes, a nice table for him to work on stuff. This customer also decided to do spray foam on his entire structure. It does get pretty cold out here in Illinois. Now, the customer did not opt for one of the insulations that we provide, but the customer did happen to get custom spray foam all around. And you can see here on the inside that the customer did happen to get full concrete pad. Now, American Steel does not offer concrete, but it is another option instead of putting the building directly on asphalt or ground. You can see here in the center that the customer did happen to get 2 lifts for his vehicles. And here behind the lifts, you can see the other heavy-duty walk-in door that the customer did happen to get from American Steel Carports. And very quickly, we're going to talk about these custom overhead doors that the customer did get. Now, because the whole building is insulated, the customer as well decided to get insulated overhead doors installed after we were done with the structure. Very nice and a good option for you, because it does get cold out here in Illinois. So, you need something to help regulate the temperature inside your metal building. Now, as you can see that there is a lot of light here in this metal structure. The customer did happen to do custom electrical work after we were done putting up the metal building. Very nice, looks very good. He also did happen to do a custom fan on the wall over there, but you can see how the customer did run the wires and the conduit all along the truss system of this building. So the wide span did provide a lot of support for that. Looks very nice. And it is another option for you to do if you don't happen to do any windows or any skylights of that nature. Electrical work, custom done after we put up the building is a good option. Alright guys, now we're here with our client Mike. This is his 40 by 100 foot structure, and we're just going to ask him a couple of questions. Now, very quickly, can you tell us, what the ordering process was for this metal building?
Well, I found the advertisement on Facebook and contacted USA Buildings Direct. Zach reached out to me, and from there he just pretty much walked me through the planning process, and it all went really, really smooth.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, and inside the structure, I can see that you have a lot of projects going on. Which one's your favorite?
Well, we do a lot of drag race stuff. Me and my son both drag race, so that's pretty much why we built the shop. Just to work on our own stuff. I do restore a couple cars, but other than that, that's really why we built the shop. And
as well as looking around, I can see that you've done a lot of custom work to this building. Can you kind of tell us, everything that you've done?
Yeah, so we had it spray foamed. We went with that. Thought it was a little better option than putting walls up and bad insulation. We had some custom garage doors built. They're insulated. We went with that option just to keep the insulation part of it going. We put LED high bay lights in. They're 27 lights. We did all that ourselves. And we also went with a mini split heat and air conditioning units.
It's very nice. And yeah, it does keep, the heat in here during this cold weather. And one last question, is there anything that you would do differently or maybe order differently from the building?
About the only thing I would do different is I would make the garage doors a little bit bigger. We went with 10-foot garage doors. I wish I would have went with 12-foot wide garage doors. But other than that, man, the process was great. The building's great, and I love it.
Hey, well, that's good to hear. Thank you
you
so much, Mike. And this has been Brian with American Steel Carports. Don't forget to like our channel and leave us a comment down below. Subscribe to our channels to see any more videos and potential, client reviews here on the channel. Here to answer questions and show you all that we can do so that you can get your dream metal building too.